This is the story of the man who burned a toxic fire. So there was a man who literally took plastic and everything that was negative, wrong, and bad for himself to breathe in and for the environment, and he created a fire. And he burned this fire day and night, constantly. He kept this fire going. And here's the thing, he knew consciously that what he was doing wasn't good for him to breathe in. He knew it wasn't good for anyone around him or the environment, but he kept doing it. And let me tell you even more. He would actually complain about people using toxic materials in the environment. So maybe he was somewhere while his fire was burning and he would see someone using some kind of plastic that wasn't good for the environment, and he would talk about it. He would then grab it and take it back to his fire and burn it. And he would continually add to this toxic fire. Now you might say to yourself, what is the point of this? Or how ludicrous was this man? Why would he do something like this? But before you're quick to judge this man, consider this. How many times have you seen something negative occur? Maybe there was something toxic or wrong that happened and you didn't agree with it whatsoever. But instead of leaving it in that moment, you carried it with you to future moments and you kept it alive. Maybe you gossiped about it. Maybe you talked about it. Maybe there's a negative event. Maybe someone did something wrong in some way and you keep talking about it over and over again. In those moments, you, like the man who had the toxic fire, are keeping something alive that is long since gone. Here's one of the most awakening facts that each of us has to face in life. The past is gone and we can't get one single second of it back. And the more we talk about past mistakes, even if it's other people's mistakes, even our own, if we keep talking about them over and over again without looking to integrate them into new lessons or to move forward, then what we're doing is keeping them alive when they're gone. So if you want to take this lesson and put it into action in your own life, then be mindful about the toxic things that you talk about. Be mindful. Now here's what's going to happen. Your ego will race to play what's called the yes but game. Yes, I know this isn't right to talk about, Doc. I shouldn't do this, but, and then you're going to give yourself a reason to keep talking about it. Call yourself on that. Don't allow yourself to do that. Let the past go. Now, let's not take this to a silly extreme where you think, oh, so you're saying we can't ever talk about anything. That's not true at all. There's a difference between venting and complaining. Venting is healthy. It's a way to get something off your chest. But complaining occurs when you talk about something maybe more than 3 times without actively looking for a solution for it. So if you find yourself talking about the same negative events over and over again, if you find yourself talking about other people's mistakes, even though those mistakes are done and gone, then consider that story of the man who burned the constant toxic fire and catch yourself from continually doing it yourself. Until next time, as always, I wish you much peace.